The last piece of the puzzle when it comes to completing The Last of Us Remastered is its critically acclaimed DLC. Left Behind takes place in two settings simultaneously. There is the present where Ellie is held down inside of an abandoned mall trying to find supplies for an injured Joel. Then there's the past where Ellie's friend Riley has returned and they go on an adventure exploring the insides of an abandoned mall. I'm making it sound so simple and stupid, but really both of these sections are fueled by big emotion and excellent character-driven storytelling. This is a top-shelf DLC sitting beside greats, and that's why we're going to cover it here with its own video. As I mentioned before, this is the last missing piece of the equation, so if you've collected all the trophies for The Last of Us Remastered so far, you just have 10 trophies left. And this is the best way you can cap off your 100% completion for this post-apocalyptic game. And after Grounded Mode Plus and the Faction Trophy Grind, this is a pure palate cleanser that prevented me from carrying that disgusting taste in my mouth onto the next game. So let's honor this game and pick up the last of these Left Behind trophies. Shit, I made that joke last time. Why didn't I use it here? It's way more fitting. Ugh, whatever. This is Platinum Hunters New Game Plus, the show where we take a look at DLCs, add-on trophy sets, and games without platinum trophies. Of course, definitely check out my guide for The Last of Us Remastered because this directly ties right into it, and if you want to get 100% completion, definitely check out that video to help you. And of course, subscribe for more videos just like this because you might just find your next platinum trophy. In terms of the ease of completing this DLC, it's nothing like its base game counterpart. It can be done in one playthrough, and it's not unbearably difficult. You just run through the story, picking up the two collectible types, and make sure you collect the Easter egg / environmental trophies, and that's all you really need to worry about. We'll start this DLC by, of course, tackling our 4 story trophies, which mirror the ones in the base game. These 4 trophies on screen now can be unlocked after you complete the story on the required difficulty. The 2 settings switch a few times over the short runtime of the story, and it's a very good one. Parts tragic and parts heartwarming. I highly recommend it. You will need to beat it on Survivor difficulty though to collect 100% of all these trophies. People who have done this on the base game must be twitching and foaming at the mouth, but fear not. Survivor mode in this DLC is not even that bad. Not even talking about its short runtime, in general, this DLC doesn't even have that many combat encounters to worry about. So it makes playing this story on Survivor mode way less dangerous. There is one big combat encounter towards the end of the story that could give you some trouble. But compared to some of the ridiculous sections we've done in the base game, this one is pretty tame. So I suggest just going for Survivor difficulty in your first run, especially if you have just gotten the Platinum trophy already and you are just cleaning up the rest of these trophies. Heck, you could even try it on Grounded mode if you like. Because of how few encounters there are, you could just roll into that and honestly have a good time. Even on Grounded mode. That's crazy. Trust me, it's not that difficult, and it won't set you back hours. So jump right into Survivor mode and get all 4 of those trophies. While you're completing the story, keep an eye out for all the collectibles, which come in 2 different varieties. The first type is the lore-based collectibles that are artifacts, and the Picked Clean trophy is for grabbing all of them, which there are 11 of them. Much easier to handle than the base game. These are hidden in the environment in both the present time and the flashbacks, so make sure you're keeping your eyes on both areas and checking for those collectibles. Of course, I got a guide in the description below that'll help you eliminate the stress of finding them yourself. The only other collectibles you have to worry about are the optional conversations for the BFFs trophy. These are exactly like the base game ones and pop up in different scenarios in the story. Sometimes they appear when you find something on the wall or off in the corner, and sometimes they will pop right in front of Riley. There are a total of 20 convos, and look for the black indicators and hit the triangle button. Now this time you can pick up the remaining ones you missed in your initial playthrough using chapter select. However, you absolutely cannot override your original save or you will lose all the ones you already found. But these are not too hard to find on your own if you're thorough, and they're only found in the sections where it's Riley and Ellie. A guide will ensure that you help get them all on your first playthrough. And now we have 4 fun trophies left, and then you got 100% completion in this game. They're Easter egg types of trophies slash miscellaneous trophies that you can absolutely find on your own, and they're not that hidden at all. But before we start covering those trophies, don't forget to hit the like button if you like the content and you've made it this far into the video. As well, I'm going to issue a spoiler warning here, because if you don't want to be spoiled for these and you want to find them on your own, don't say I didn't warn you. With my spoilerific warning out of the way, we come to our first trophy, which is in the first Ellie Riley section of the story. It's called Brickmaster, and you'll need to win the brick game by smashing all the windows on your car first. It's part of the story and you can actually lose here in this game, so make sure you work quickly. Don't just stand in one spot, as there's lots of bricks to your right and you'll need to go there anyway to break those windows. Wait till the green dot is placed on the window while you're aiming and then throw the brick. If you smash the windshield, sunroof, back window, and 4 side windows before Riley does, you'll get the trophy. Our next 2 trophies are part of the second Riley Ellie section when you get to the arcade. Before you check out the main arcade machine that's working, look in the far corner to your left. Sick! There's a Jack X machine. The Nobody's Perfect trophy will be yours when you interact with the machine. It doesn't have power, so you can't play Jack X like how you can play Crash 1 inside of Uncharted 4. That would have been really cool if they could pull that off. But Ellie makes the best of it, and you'll get the trophy. Imagine in real life, one of these machines in an arcade. I think I'd go every freaking day. Now go to the main machine that has power so you can get the Angel Knives trophy. It's also part of the story, so you won't miss it, but you can mess up the trophy. During the part where Ellie is fighting as Angel Knives, or at least in her imagination, you'll need to win the fight without getting hit. In order to do that, you'll have to hit every button combo that appears on screen while the timer bar is in the green. If you take too long to hit the button combo, or if you hit the wrong buttons, you will take damage and have to restart the checkpoint and try this all over again. The timing is pretty lenient, so it's just practice, and eventually you will hit them all and get the trophy. It's not too difficult. And our final trophy of the DLC comes shortly after the arcade while you're in the department store. The last trophy is called Skillz, and you will have to win the water gun fight that Ellie and Riley start up. First round is a warm-up where you have to super soak Riley before she gets you. You'll have to get her with a certain amount of water before you can progress on to the next part. This is where it gets serious, where the game is one shot, one kill. Make sure you get a fix on her location first, and then use cover to close in and get her. Make sure you're the first one to hit her. But this battle is actually a best 2 out of 3, so you'll need to get her one more time to seal the deal. Once you have won the water gun fight, your last trophy is yours. And that's all 10 trophies for the Left Behind DLC covered. Now we are done. Done the Last of Us Remastered 100%. This pain in the butt trophy run that we've been embarking on over the last 2 weeks. Even on Survivor difficulty, this experience is not even that difficult, and you can just enjoy the experience for the most part, unlike the base game. Highly recommended, and see why the story is considered to be in the upper echelon of DLCs. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more trophy guide videos and a look at the ever divisive The Last of Us 2 in the future, as well The Last of Us Remake that just came out. I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions go incredibly well through this post-apocalypse. Thank God I don't have to say that word for a while. Holy. Peace out.